First email was called Jonesification.
Jonesification.
Huh? Jones.
Hello, all you mutants, maniacs, and miscreants.
Yes, alliteration. Hello.
Thanks, babyface. Now that you've used that English term, give me a noun.
Chocolate.
There you go. Just so everyone knows, I took Tyrese before as the first noun.
Okay, good. Chocolate Tyrese. Oh.
Tyrese chocolate, actually, because
okay.
Tyrese is already kind of chocolate.
Tyrone's penis.
Wow. Now we know Babyface wants to cover a black man dressed as Jon Stewart in chocolate.
No.
Yeah, you do.
As if you eat chocolate enough.
You're gonna have a good birthday.
Double flush of life.
Yeah, my birthday's coming up.
Wow. Let's go to the email.
Hi.
I'll try and keep this short because long emails can often slow things down too much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's this, Tiger?
Yeah.
Nope.
I was banking on them taking a really long time because of my lack of preparation. Thanks, assholes. Everybody's trying to fuck me over.
It's a consensus.
Could you buy me dinner before you fuck me?
Hey, Ma.
Hey, Ma.
You want to take me out to dinner before you fuck me like that?
It's not a day trip.
Meatloaf.
It's sad to see Ed go. He'll be missed on the mic. But it's good to know I'll see him in the shop, running his yap, just missing some random Marvel thing he doesn't understand.
Okay.
I want to give Trip a little tussle of his hair and tell him, go get him, buddy.
Thanks.
Oh.
My daddy never did that for me.
He was here earlier giving you water.
You saw my dad. My dad dropped me off, right? And then he dropped me off.
How excited you are that day, so you saw my dad. He is real.
No, he dropped me off.
It's like first grade.
It seems like everybody knows who each other's parents are here, you know what I mean?
No.
Man.
Well, you guys talk about Tiger's dad, Waffles, whatever.
I've never ever met Lance in my life.
I don't even know Tony's
I've met Tony's parents because we went to high school together. I've seen Babyface's dad once. I know Mom and Papa because they're here. Bob gives out tickets on Black Friday, and my dad used to go on business trips with Sacco for stuff.
I don't even know Tony's parents' names.
Italian and female Italian.
Take a while. What do you think their names are right now?
Anthony?
Yeah.
Oh, so are you junior?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
And my kid's gonna be the thirds.
And Vivian.
Your mom is Morticia.
Victoria.
Wow. No.
Vivi
Marianne.
No.
Mom's meatball soup.
I was thinking about the time you say it.
Leslie.
Elizabeth.
Wesley?
Leslie.
Oh, I thought I heard Wesley. No,
Elizabeth.
keep going.
Oh, no.
Oh, first set.
Hey,
Oh,
Aaron.
Joanne.
Joanne.
Hey, you got it.
I'll give it a
Just
go.
say it. I know.
So,
Okay.
so my dad drops me off. I come
Tony
in,
Jr.
a half hour passes, and then all of a sudden a man walks through the door with a bottle of water and goes, "You left this in the truck." I was like, "How fucking long have you been out there?" And then he just leaves, and then he...
No, he said I was writing emails.
Oh, I was writing emails.
listening while reading The Dying in
See,
the
I don't
Drain.
even listen to my father.
He was out there smoking a bowl head joint.
With Waffles.
Yeah.
So,
Shingle. Fucking Kelman, yeah!
Babyface goes, "Who is that?" I was like, "Oh, it was my dad. It was my dad."
And I was like, I figured it was your dad. If I would have placed a bet, I would have got it right.
Oh.
Right.
I did not see Elliot sit down next to us at all.
Hey, Tiger.
Hi. Say something. You're by mic at least.
Salmon.
There you go.
That was so low.
That's a noun.
That's a noun. That's a noun.
It's the last noun. Salmon. His show, The Slant, gets better every damn episode. You guys are in good hands.
Thank you.
There you
It
go.
would have been really great this week if we had the illustrious Sacco Joan on.
No, next, I'll be there Monday.
He'll be there.
Well, you're telling me that you did the show by yourself, just talking alone.
Yeah, and after a half hour, I was like, I need help. So I called an old Army buddy. We talked Army stories. But this isn't The Slant, so continue on with the email. Thank you for the whatever you just said.
My question this time is not for you guys. It's for the audience, and it's in honor of Shit Pillow Jones in a way. Great, non-like people. Does anybody secretly worry, maybe just a little bit, that one day they'll get a Jones nickname, but it'll be something that they don't like or embarrassed by? You know, like Butt Vomit Jones or Tinkle Princess Jones. That's his Tinkle Princess, yeah.
Anyone? No? Okay.
When I found out what Ed's nickname was, I was like, are they running out of ideas?
TBD?
Yeah, like...
Do you know how that actually started? Is that it was nicknamed To Be Determined because he thought it was just going to fall into place, and then his nickname became
To Be
To
Determined.
Be Determined.
I remember
So that's... You're going to self-imply a nickname in this group of people, you're going to get that dumb nickname.
It's gonna stick.
Especially if it's really stupid.
I remember-
I know for Shit Pillows we had like a contest going on.
Yeah, there was also like Thunder Pussy.
That was
Yeah.
mine, yeah.
I remember the vetting process was a hard time. Like when I wanted that Jones name and I kept coming, and then when I had a trip on freaking extreme hallucinogenics to get it, but then I got it. But I remember one kid, his name was Christian, and I remember him wanting one for a long time.
They tried.
The mouth.
Yeah, the tongue.
The tongue.
Yeah.
Whatever happened
Shut
to
the
that guy?
fuck up.
He was
comes in once
here
in a
on
while.
Friday.
He works
for-
at Pat
for the
Mark's
sale.
Deli. Go visit him.
He's calmed down a little bit.
He lost weight.
He stops photoshopping himself onto buff people on the internet,
Yeah.
which is my favorite part about him.
That's because he came in one day and he saw Ed and he's like, oh, you're the fat guy now.
My favorite part about him was him coming to signings and having Dork and making him cry.
Yep.
He's cried so many times here.
Remember when he couldn't find his keys to his Porsche?
Oh yeah, remember that part? So many bullshit
I
stories.
had a-
We wanted to hang out one night. It was I think like the second anniversary. We had a shitload of creators here.
Oh, what?
It
And
was
you
like
wanted to hang
Brian-
out afterwards?
It was us, like Brian Glass, Stephen Lindsay, a bunch of people just hanging out. We're drinking and stuff. We're hanging out, and he starts like freaking out right before 9 o'clock that he
Because
can't
we
find
told
his
him,
house
we
key.
said, look, everybody, all non-essential personnel has to fucking leave.
And he started freaking
Everybody
out
left.
that he couldn't find his house key.
Right.
So he started hemming and hawing, and he cried a little bit.
He
Stopped
literally
moving.
cried. I mean, we're talking about like a 27-year-old man.
Who's like 6'1",
Yeah.
who's like 270, crying.
Oh my god.
How did Dorkin make him cry?
He's Evan. It's
I-
not.
I-
It's
I-
like you.
It's a God-given talent.
Exactly.
Did he just show him a mirror?
Oh.
But this kid cried and cried that he couldn't find his house key. He had nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
So we're like, fine, just hang out, Christian. And it wasn't terrible. We hung out for a little bit, and then as we're about to leave, he magically pulls his house key out of the main pocket of his
Of course.
backpack
Ah.
and just looks at us like, "Oh wow,
Yeah.
where'd that come from?"
I have a good crying story for him. 2 years ago, one day,
Oh,
he
was this
came-
the tailgate one?
No, it wasn't. He came in. He's in like a panic. He's huffing and puffing. He storms into the store. He's like, "Can I use your phone? Like, can I please use your phone?" Like, "Yeah, sure. Okay, here, Christian." And like he calls his mom, and he's like, "Mom, why'd you leave me?" Like it turns out that his mom, and sister went to the movies, and his mother and sister left because they couldn't find him.
At the movies?
At the movies, and like you said, like a 27-year-old man. He's probably like 28 now, and he's like on the phone in a panic, yelling at his mom, like, "Why'd you leave me?" And he starts crying, bawling in the store. And I was like, "Christian, come on! Like you're crying in the store because your mommy didn't left you. Now
At the
won't pick
movies,
you
right,
up."
exactly. What are you going to do?
And his mom
We
said,
had tickets
"Why
for
do you think?"
440.
No, like he like vanished and they couldn't find him.
Yeah. Terrifying.
Wow. Oh shit! It's 9:06 p.m. Better send this. Bye, Bill Sweeney.
All right, Bill Sweeney, thank you.
Smoke comes from smoky things.
Seriously, if the smoke came from the adult shop, I think it'd be time to like leave the fucking
And
place
let's
right away.
not reference things that weren't said.
All right, well, now that you're talking on mic
Yeah.
about it, Tony, I was trying to get the recording going again, coming back from a break, and Tony goes, "And the smoke was coming from the vape shop." And I was like, that's what you're gonna fucking go with when you're stopping progress right now?
Well, I had no idea.
Well, now you do.
All right.
Remember for next time.
If you don't know, now you know.
Look at Trip diving in with both feet.
Fuck yeah!
I know.
I was about to say I like this.
I accept his ribbon because we've known each other for such a long time.
And you're an easy target.
Shut the fuck up.
How long have you and Trip known each other?
Quite a long time.
That's
Over-
hard to say, because you were friends with my brother, right, from high school? And I would see Tony here and there from comings and goings.
So we started hanging out a bit more and everything. It's
And
been
then I
like
would-
10
yeah.
years now almost,
Well,
right?
not hanging out more, it's just I would see
Was
you.
comings and goings like a place where you deal with addiction?
It's the place I would just run into Tony, I guess.
Pretty good.
The place I would run into a Tony.
So you'd go for your addiction to food.
It's the weirdest. It's the weirdest.
I would be in there just talking about my heroin addiction, and Tony would be the fucking guy that's always in rehab, who's like, "I'm addicted to food."
No, I'm the guy who says I'm addicted to shit just so I can get to that donuts and coffee that's over there.
Well, you're just like Tobias from Arrested Development because he goes to Method 1
He goes
Acting, which is the methadone clinic.
Tobias goes to a methadone clinic and finds another fellow actor because he thinks it's an acting class because everyone's going up and speaking.
Right.
And he thinks,
Or is it kind of like also what's his face from Fight Club?
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard fucking Artie Lang, the comedian, talking about when he was in rehab, and one of the guys that went next, like everybody's telling their whatever their stories, but a lot of them are similar, like, "Oh, I stole," and this one guy goes, "I stole my buddy's kid and then sold it." And then the therapist goes, "Artie," because he was there for a while, give him some advice, and he's like, "What the fuck do I say to that?"
Wow.
Wow, yeah, how old was the kid?
What does
I
it
don't
matter?
know.
He's
Newborn?
he still sold a human child. I think that's
His
the
new
major
special
point.
was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
The way he describes Buffy the Vampire Slayer, his new special, is the funniest way I've ever heard anybody describe his show.
He's fucking
Drew
great.
Broad fights Dracula's.
You saw the beating he took on Twitter not too long ago, right?
Yeah.
It was a funny joke. He basically was talking about the black newscaster on the CNN, and he was like, I find her attractive, so he said on Twitter, she's really hot, I'm having this sexual fantasy while jerking off, where she's my slave, I'm dressed like Thomas Jefferson, I'm beating her with the whip, she gets upper hand in the situation, takes the whip, and then beats me, and then I come. Well, what did he say wrong? Because he's like, I'm not just going with a racist.
What did he say wrong?
Let's start with
What did he say wrong?
She gets the upper hand, and turns around.
Oh, okay, there you go. She got her 40 acres and a mule, so everything's cool.
With that whip.
All was forgiven.
He took a beat. They canceled him on At Midnight because of that.
Oh.
Fuck Chris Hardwick.
Oh, yeah.
That's a pretty alright show, but they have a lot of comedians on.
Oh no,
it.
everything's awesome. Just fuck Chris Hardwick.
Fuck Chris, he's too good looking.
No, they define him as like the geek Jesus right now. It's like
I
he's
hate,
not
I
The
hate that.
geek
Why
Jesus.
is it not like-
The geek
The
Jesus
geek
is write
Jesus.
comics.
one of the most popular geeks that's out there. It's like,
Tony.
no, you had to say popular.
Tony, you're the geek.
You look. I was saying, you look like the
Whoa.
geek Jesus.
With the
Thank you.
scarf.
I'm sorry, Waffle. Did you want to be the geek,
Whoa.
Jesus?
When they stabbed you in the
Nobody
side with the
calls him
spear,
Jesus.
when they stabbed you in the side with the spear, fucking
Yeah,
olive oil
go
came
fuck
out.
yourself, guys.
I would have said liquid cheese, but it's not too far from the truth.
Let's go to some more emails.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hey, guys, and hello, Trip.
Hi.
Steve and I will be
Hey,
coming,
guys, and Trip.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully that'll change soon, Trip.
Hey guys.
Steve and I will be coming late to the podcast, even though they're here. Because I started school again. Yeah.
Oh.
I was getting worried. He was gonna drive me home.
I told some of my classmates about it, and they look. It looks like one day I will bring some of the
She
podcast.
sounds like she's like in second grade.
She just nodded like.
We had a cupcake party.
Irina would love the fuck out of a cupcake party.
Mine had sprinkles.
I bring the munchkins here.
Okay, so here are some questions.
Okay.
Would you rather have Jay-Z or Beyonce write a song about you? Beyonce.
Oh, Beyonce, yeah.
Because she's really good at writing songs for strong single women and then going home to her husband and child.
No. I
We've been
also
with
say that
children.
because I think Jay-Z is probably the most untalented rapper I've ever heard in my life.
Sick burn.
Sick
I
burn.
think Beyonce's songs get stuck in your head easier.
Yeah.
Rap beef.
Yeah, Jay-Z needed Alicia Keys to get a song stuck in your head.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to do one of
Oh,
those.
yeah.
those
And you don't get
duets.
his voice stuck in your head.
I love Babyface's little revelatory moment just now. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'd want them to do one of those duets they do where she's like singing really nice and then he's just like, yeah, N-word, bling, money.
Edward Blade Money, Salvo de Lenato.
My boat has a boat on it.
What?
So my boat has a boat on it.
I know, but
Boat.
Double boat.
It's a
boat
boat.
truck.
Actually, that'd be a really good kind of like Asian nickname sounding.
Boat
Middle
boat?
name for Babyface. Boat Jones. Shall I take you across the river? Boat. You want sugar cane while you ride?
I whip you.
he says they
You can access shekels and play in the other piece.
Janky.
Well, how do you feel about the news of a female Ghostbuster movie?
Yeah.
As long as it's
What?
cool, as long as it,
What?
Oh wait, you just broke Tripp's fucking
yeah, they're remaking Ghostbusters with a female cast.
They cast it yesterday.
Kristen Wiig and two
Melissa
other
McBride.
Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy and two other chicks from Saturday Night Live.
Leslie Jones.
Is Dan Aykroyd?
The black girl who looks like the Hulk.
Yeah, let's see.
No. Why do they keep rebooting these movies and going in like a PC way? Like every movie they just take from the past that was awesome, they just put a black cast and now it's black that movie. And
I'm
we're supposed to forget something else happened. And then
Annie, I understand you're pissed about Annie, Trip.
Well, they did.
That doesn't happen
can't
all
let
the
it go,
time.
man.
Wait till you hear it's gonna be the new
Then be
Indiana
the,
Jones.
then be the guy that buys the rights to Soul Plane, makes
You
it a
mean
white
Art
Soul
Carney
Plane.
wasn't black?
Well, the fact that there's an African American woman cast in it, it's like, oh, okay, you even found Winston's replacement.
Well, right now, all the black people are in uproar that I just said. I didn't get to the women part, but why are they going to do a Ghostbusters movie with a woman cast? What is that?
I don't know.
Why? Maybe add a woman.
Well, they
Because
could
of
have
the
done like the Extreme Ghostbusters, the cartoon where you had like the guy in the wheelchair, you
What
had the
about the
Asian
monkey?
girl, you had Egon. Well, Egon's the only one.
Extreme
monkey?
Ghost, there was an Extreme Ghostbuster. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I think we
The
probably had this
original
conversation before.
Yeah.
Was it as bad as Extreme X-Men?
Had a cool goth
That's
girl.
okay. But then there's the original Ghostbusters with the gorilla and the pink bat.
That wasn't the
Yeah.
Adventures were you
That
watching?
was the name of it, though.
What the fuck is that shit?
No, that was where the concept came from.
A pink bat and a gorilla?
No, it was a cartoon. No, it was
Who wrote that? Warren Ellis?
It was a live show.
It was a really terrible live
The only
TV
reason
show.
that me and Babyface know this is because the godfather of Ghostbusters knowledge told us, Chris Ortino.
Oh no, I knew the cartoon.
Uncle Jones.
I watched the cartoon as a kid.
Yeah,
I used to have dreams.
No, I
about
saw
how
the
to get
commercial.
dressed.
I saw the commercial for the cartoon.
Yeah. No, but there's also a
I
live,
said no.
there's also a live action show I think he showed me that had a guy in a gorilla suit.
Yes,
Running around.
that's what the cartoon
Yeah.
was based off of.
Right.
And because of the real Ghostbusters, they
Just
were called
stop.
the original Ghostbusters, and that's why the Ghostbusters we all know, the cartoon had to be called the real Ghostbusters because of to differentiate from this other paranormal.
You know, for years we've been waiting for another Ghostbuster movie, and Aykroyd just was like, no, 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 and now it's too late.
No, Bill Murray was no.
Yeah.
Aykroyd was like, yeah!
Bill Murray actually had a clause.
I retract
Venus
my
was
last
like,
statement.
let's do it.
Bill Murray actually had a thing where he said, "Oh, I'll do the movie, but I want my character dead in the first 10 minutes."
But I gotta tell you what, man. I completely, all of his movie choices, I think have been brilliant. I completely trust Bill Murray.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bill Murray's made incredible movie choices where I feel like Dan Aykroyd, at this point, will take whatever the fuck is tossed.
Well, Bill Murray's even as cameos are fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Like at the end of Zombieland.
Oh,
When he gets shot in the chest, like, is this how you welcome all your guests?
And I mean, I've met Ernie Hudson, and he even said he'd be down for a third Ghostbusters. but
Well,
It's
You know
what
how
has
you
Ernie
get
Hudson
Bill
done in
Murray?
15 years?
Yeah.
nothing. He goes to conventions.
Exactly.
You know how
He was
you
on
get,
Oz, okay? He
Was.
was a warden.
I'm sorry.
you know how
He's
you
been in
get Bill
other
Murray? You
things.
do Wes Anderson's Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking awesome.
With two half-naked
beautiful.
two half-naked undead children dancing.
Uh-huh.
Ernie Hudson was in
Ghosts and
Congeniality.
tracksuits.
He's in Congeniality.
Driving unbelievably small vehicles.
And lots of quick clips. Proton pack.
Great.
Ghost face. Proton pack.
You know,
Beams.
my wife's in the audience, and I just heard laughter over here, and I looked over, my wife's sitting in the background, she's just looking at me very serious. She's the only one who doesn't find it funny.
Yeah!
I just wonder if it's going to connect it all to the original two.
Yeah, so like, no,
Of course it will, they have to. I'm sure Dan Aykroyd's gonna show up.
Nice job, ladies.
They'll have Howard.
No, there's not going to be a Janine. I'm sure they'll replace her with a man.
Right, there'll be a
No,
Jerome.
that's
There'll be a Jerome.
The
No.
gay man secretary. That's what they're gonna do.
No,
And
because
it's gonna be Morris Day's Jerome.
if you want to be really PC, that would be fucked up because you're taking a female role.
And then you need a fifth woman to be Lewis.
Is that Rick Moranis?
Yes.
It was actually. Can I say something?
No.
Shut up.
You know, my.
Is that how you?
Whatever.
Eleanor's funny acts like that's how he always puts the law down with Heather. It's real easy when you're back to her.
This is the only time that Tony has, because she's not on mic, and he'd be like, nope,
Hand. Talk to the hand.
Otherwise, she's got her boot on his throat.
Damn
Blue
right.
is very close in her pajama pants.
Pajama?
She's wearing pajama pants.
Sometimes your Asian accent comes out, and I can't understand what the fuck. Are they pajamas? Are they made of bamboo? Bamboo pajamas.
CH.
Oh, pajamas.
We all sleep in our bamboo.
You guys ready for the next question?
For fear of getting eaten by pandas.
I know baby faces, so we can get off of them.
I don't care. It's all good.
What flavor suggestions would you submit to Lay's chips?
Lay's chips?
They do like that flavor submission. The best one I've ever seen is Dirty Pennies.
Dirty pennies? That's pretty nasty.
Horny goat
Holy
Oh
smokes.
God.
Bloody fist.
Tony.
No, I would like
Be on the bag like sorry.
I would love Bloody Fist because I just like showed my friend like, did you see the new flavor? Then punch him in his face through the bag.
Well, nothing could be worse than the cappuccino flavored chips that they put out.
Oh, that's genius.
Yeah.
Dirty undies.
Ew.
The only two people that audibly said ew were two out of three women in the room. Every other man was like, yeah.
Horny goat food.
I live with myself.
I don't know if anybody noticed.
You said it 3 times.
Nobody said it.
To me, the reason no man made any noise to the dirty underwear is like I live with myself.
I'll tell you what.
Everyone's dude's reaction.
I got the grossest flavor ever. You ready? Tony mustache.
Jesus.
Toothpaste.
Flavor saver for life.
I'd go with semen because bloody fist it violates a rule written in the Bible. You never go ass to mouth.
Yeah, but there's a high population of the world who's tasted
Fist is
semen
bloody.
and they're okay with it.
You know there's cookbooks on
How is
Amazon.
it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, there's cookbooks on Amazon.
There's
For
everything.
what? Going ass to mouth?
No,
No,
for
for
semen.
semen.
They
Oh.
need like cups.
Yeah.
High protein diet. Is it vegan? That's not vegan, right?
Semen isn't vegan, no.
Or animal.
But it's
I don't know. It's like
No.
So wait, if you eat your own booger, is that
I'm
you
hoping
breaking?
it's not.
Wait, so
If you eat your own booger, is that you breaking
What?
vegan? Is that you breaking like veganism?
Well,
You eat your
yeah.
own booger?
Yeah.
Booger?
If I was kept in a 1x1 cage and my nose picked by someone else involuntarily, of course.
That's how they torture him. They don't feed him for 5 days, and they got him chained up, and they just pick his nose.
And they
and
just
like,
give him cold.
They rub like knives on
They have
pigs.
school children come in and sneeze on you until your nose runs.
So they open their eye and just kind of poke it until you scream and want bacon.
Oh, no.
Email.
2-on-2 basketball game made from the podcast. What are the teams?
2-on-2.
Yeah.
I'm picking. I'm absolutely picking Trip. Me and Trip.
wow.
I'm going to pick out of what's been left the most athletic person, which is Babyface.
So that leaves Tiger and Tony.
Tiger is such a
The two least athletic people.
Tiger is such a spectator of sports that even when I had a Wii and I put him on my Wii, he couldn't play baseball virtually.
Tiger is the most unathletic person. I'm going to say even more than Tony. Tiger is the most unathletic person I
He'd
know.
refuse to get off the bench. He'd be like, nah.
Well, like even like if he was at bat for like ready to kick the ball for kickball, it's
That's
just like
why he's
That's why Tiger likes the American League, because he likes the idea of somebody who can just kind of throw something and go sit down for
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Exactly.
I can see him committing a whole slew of technical fouls, and it only gets me.
Tony, why is your nose
That's a
bleeding?
technical foul.
He trips me, throws the ball at me.
What I like to do.
It's like I hate my partner.
Give
I
me a
lose.
face.
I forfeit.
Give me an adverb. I like how that stops the train. I'm gonna do that on Mondays. When you just yeah, okay. Hey, Trip, you're cheating. I don't like that.
Who was the first email from again? I forgot.
Bill Sweeney.
Bill Sweeney.
Just wanted to know.
Well, one more
Bill
question in
Sweeney,
this
the big
email.
meanie.
What's everyone's favorite arcade game?
Favorite arcade
Metal Slug.
Who?
Metal Slug.
What is that?
It's a side-scrolling like shooter game.
Little mini people with machine guns, little tank.
Never heard of it.
You jump up and down, side-scroll. You pick up
Neo
different, you pick up different weapons.
What year did it come out?
Late mid '90s. I want to say the first Metal Slug is like '95 or '96.
Trip?
Yeah.
It's been years, but I remember when I would go to a party at an arcade place, I loved getting on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, any of the four-player fucking games. Simpsons, Ninja Turtles, or X-Men. Those are the
X-Men's
best
fun.
arcade games.
Four-player what?
Four-player arcade games.
Those big-ass cabinets.
Yeah.
I thought you said four-player fuck 'em games. I don't know the terminology.
Orgy.
Oh.
X-Men's my favorite. X-Men's my favorite arcade.
Is it? I was a
I'm-
little disappointed in it.
Oh!
I'm gonna play.
Is that the noise you're making?
Wait, is this favorite video game or favorite arcade game?
Arcade game.
Oh, arcade game.
That changes everything.
Bah, 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 bah. What the fuck was it? The one that looked like a cartoon.
E.T.
They all look like
No. With the fucking the night. It was like in the 80s,
Oh,
man.
Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
No, you assholes.
You're all wrong.
It was like a Dragon Quest. Dragon Slayer.
Dragonlance.
Dragon Slayer?
Dragon
Not
Slayer.
looking.
Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Slayer. Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Slayer.
Yeah.
There you go.
Stuff with dragons.
Yeah. It looked like yeah.
Like an actual cartoon. With the, yes.
Mine.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Do you have something? All right. Do you know what arcade?
What?
Because this was traumatic from childhood. I thought you were gonna say something. I didn't want to walk over.
What's
you.
traumatic?
One of the arcade games that was always at these places, and I don't know why I'd play it.
These places.
I
I would
forgot.
magically appear. My daddy would give me water.
My butt would ache and I'd have games.
You forgot this in the car.
The priest
Water.
would take me there
Here's
for
a
10 minutes to
cigarette.
warm me
Start
up.
now. Huh?
I said the priest would take me there for 10 minutes to warm me up.
Well,
I'm not done yet. That's why it was traumatic. No, this one game, and they had it on Sega Genesis, but I played it at the arcade and I had nightmares. So scared. I forgot the name of it. Somebody will remember. But
I can remember saying
you'd be walking and like you could turn into a beast, and when you would die, the guy would say, "Rise from your grave."
Altered Feast.
Yeah.
Rise
Look
from
at
your
Elliot's just like fucking idiot. Come on.
Mine used to be Area 51 for the longest time, but after
Ooh.
finally playing X-Men on the six-player cabinet for the first time, it has to be
You
X-Men.
needed friends for that.
Time Crisis 3.
Yeah.
You're going
I
more
played
modern.
all of those games too many.
They really had to get
Spy Hunter was good.
Marvel
Yeah,
vs.
Spy was
Capcom
awesome.
2. Duh.
until
What
I
was-
bought the $80 home version.
Yeah,
I-
well, it was fun. Like go to Chinatown and play with the kids.
I used to-
Actually, Galaga.
Galaga.
Yeah.
Galaga.
Galaga. What? You weren't smashing watermelons.
That's what it was called.
It's Galaga. 'Cause
No,
it's like
it was Galaga.
Galaga.
Listen, I lived the area. It was Galaga. We all called it Galaga. You guys from the Isaac.
Well, your parents never told
I
me
was
correctly.
there. I went to Pinball Inferno and Time Out in the mall and I played these games. Oh, yeah. You guys were all living in your father's fucking scrotal sacks. Don't tell me what it's called.
Let me out, Dad.
The rec was free.
By the way, Waffle, you root for the Penguins.
Penguins.
Yo, penguins. I live on Guyana.
Penguin.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Everyone that's not babyface, give me a noun.
Fine, whatever. Westbone.
Westboro.
Sure.
You first Scarsdale?
False nose.
Islamo-fascist.
Wow.
That tops Westboro.
I know how to spell that too.
So, yeah.
Too hard.
No. Well, toodaloo bitches. The second part of that was what was your high score, but I doubt any of us remember that.
3.
I died.
I win!
16 and a half quarters.
Nightcrawler was awesome.
What was my high score? I like Colossus.
Colossus was bad.
He screamed.
Toodaloo bitches, Steve and Irina.
Steve didn't write that.
All I'm gonna say is,
Bitches.
I was gonna say, Steve, hijack an email when you write it. Irina definitely penned this, so it should be Irina and Steve.
He's short. He's short with
Raleigh,
his lumberjack gear.
Trying to give you a bump.
Talking about stuff
The
now.
next email is entitled Sal Sucks.
Whoa! Welcome to the podcast.
Sal, you're a loser. No, really, you did a whole podcast all by yourself. I guess the show must go on. So if no one from the CBJ crew could do the podcast, will you do the CBJ podcast alone?
No, because it's not my gig,
Yeah.
first of all. My name's not in the fucking title. And there was an epic snowstorm that never came coming. Alright, people have kids. And my other partner had a girlfriend he had to pick up, whatever that means.
Well, you do have a Jones name. He has to come up with Jones podcast. So
So
You
technically,
can't do it without...
you do have Jones on your arm.
I do, but that doesn't qualify me to sit in front of 6 mics by myself.
Why would you
That's
actually
because
make
bring
all
the body.
6 mics?
You know what? Because that's how it
You
goes.
just build it.
And I have OCD, but let me ask whoever this person is a question, okay? What fuck, I lost it. I had
Come on, get that fire going.
You were so cocksure.
that was so
See
good.
what happens?
Let the rage.
Okay, breathe.
Let your cigarette be angry. You want to dig it?
What? So was there a question there?
No, that's just Renee.
It's from Renee. I'm a loser. Okay. Renee, thank you for listening to the slant, but have you looked in the mirror lately? I saw what I could have sworn was your father today on the corner of Forest Avenue and Broadway at the bus stop. I thought he was your father because he was a short, fat Mexican guy muttering to himself.
Was he holding a pony?
He was sitting on a donkey.
Oh my god.
He's like Donkey Kong.
Was he carrying coffee from one place to the next?
Wait. Gelman, who's an asshole? Renee?
Yeah, what said about Trip?
And what?
Wait, hold on. Come over here, Sheeble. What did he say about Trip when
It's
you were over
like
here?
Renee and it sounded like defensive, whatever. He was like, your face is up at the heroin clinic or something.
What? Is that what you said, Renee?
Yeah.
When did he say that?
He just said it.
I don't know, but it was apparently the height of his dick.
You've never been to a heroin clinic. You don't know. You don't know what that world's like. And this is Renee in a nutshell. First of all, Kenny, thank you. I never imagined Kenny getting up and sticking up for me. But this is Renee in a nutshell. You know what he did? So the week before last, when I was on, and we were talking about the slant, and I mentioned having Sacco on, and he could smoke at the apartment because I paid the fucking rent. He was like,
I wish Lisa was here right now.
well, he goes, I'm going to send an email so Lisa can hear it. And I won't bar any emails on the show. That's fine, because I like when things just come in. And I was like, all right, she's going to hear it. So I waited, the email never came. I'm out front with Lisa, and Renee walks up and goes, you're lucky I didn't send that email right in front of Lisa, and just walks away. So now I have to explain it to her. So he just blew my spot right there, but this is what Renee does. And when I do the CBJ podcast by myself, who's going to read the Mad Libs? You? No. Who's going to do the soccer topic? Renee? No.
Can you think of adverbs and adjectives all by yourself?
Sal would fill.
No, have a seat.
Don't let it think it's people.
Ladies and gentlemen, relay, la 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 la. How many people here in the audience? How many people here in the audience love Renee and his emails?
Yeah, I always did.
I do.
No.
I enjoyed it.
It's comedy. Somebody's got to.
Wait, did you just say you're a new Ed? He's the new Ed. Oh, you're the new Ed.
You're the new Ed.
All right, let's fire up. All right, now.
Don't kiss my ass now. Yeah, you're at the mic now. You can go, I got what I want now. I'm just gonna.
Would the new Ed be a compliment? Or is that him trying
Well,
to mask
that means
something?
you must be compared to Ed, so therefore Ed will still be talked about. He still got his way in.
Confucius say.
Yeah, I know.
So what are some of your rebuttals you were yelling from the audience?
Yeah, let's hear it. Oh,
Get away, get up.
Your name is in the
You had a moment.
You're wearing a name tag that says, my name is Renee.
But it's
You lose, but you lost when you woke up this morning.
Kenny tried to start a pussy chat. I actually try not to call people pussies. Like, I prefer bitch sometimes. So if you think about it, you're calling somebody something that can take a hell of a fucking beating. That can push a human child.
So you should call them a dick. Something that's.
Yeah, it's fine, because you're an asshole. You're a dick.
No, see, I've always preferred dildo. Just
Oh, you stupid dildo.
It's a facsimile. You're not even good enough to be a real dick.
You're a fake rubber dick.
Right, you're a facsimile.
I like that.
Yeah.
See,
Are you high-fiving before you
Tony
dildo?
Tony high fives like a shitty frat boy.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah! T-shirts!
Tony high five.
Enthusiasm.
He has to stock dildos. You have to put them out and handle them. And you know, I was really
They
surprised.
come in boxes. In
Yeah,
his defense, they're in boxes.
So why are you checking them with your mouth? But I was really surprised.
Tony, there you go, Tony. Don't let the new guy get you. Come on.
I got this big ego boost because fucking I went up against Renee. It's like fighting a child.
Always get the candy.
Yeah, I think you would know. Wouldn't you?
You guys gave Ed his gifts last week. I was really surprised you weren't going to sex shop and you gave him nothing from his sex shop.
Well, no, that's because I went to the dollar store and got him all of his gifts.
But you had personal gifts for him. He's in fucking Arizona.
Tony's not going to buy anything.
It's expensive
You should have
stuff.
got him. Well, he stole it. You worked there. You should have got him the blackest ribbed cock you could.
The fucking bullet. There's a dildo that looks like a genuine, like, 40 count bullet. You should have fucking bought Ed. You're like, you're a military man.
Tony gives Heather $1 for a bag of 50-cent chips, and he wants 75 cents change. And you want him to really come here and out of the kindness of his heart give a dildo to Ed?
Yes. When Tony buys sex toys for Heather, he presents her with the receipt.
Who knows?
Is that true?
No. What the fuck did you pull that?
Because you
That's
expect money back.
That was pretty clever, actually.
You actually talked to your other boss, and that's something that we were told.
Let it simmer
I'm sure
for a
he
while.
does.
This is a personal observation that I witness every week. Elliot always seems to enjoy himself, while Aaron wants to just go to fuck home.
Yeah, no, honestly, Elliot is definitely like the star of the camera.
But something I forget though is that
Aaron's just like, I don't know if I want to be involved in this.
But things I forget often is that Aaron works a full day and then comes to do this.
Oh wait, so now you're reneging and
No,
you're
no,
gonna
no.
stick up for him all of a sudden
You're
after you threw him
old.
under the bus?
Oh no, he still looks fucking miserable.
He worked there for a day and then
Yeah.
Is that
We
camera
worked a very hard day today.
Yeah.
Did you guys get your shipping yesterday?
We're all-
No, we got it this morning, Wednesday after snowstorm.
So you guys did
Yeah.
tags, got the boxes,
Yeah.
So basically,
Put
instead of
everything out to
having,
Opal.
and made Tony clock
Special pull list, special orders. I did
The list.
I finished the invoice at like 8:59.
Yeah.
Nice.
so instead of getting a day early like you usually would, you got it like so.
Like we
day,
normally would.
Like we're still on.
We got it at
You came on-
9:30 this morning
Yeah.
for delivery.
That was
Whoa.
like.
See, we're like spoiled now because of it.
Oh, don't clap for us. We have the easiest jobs in the world.
Fuck you. I
Well,
appreciate
we
it.
got spoiled by Tuesday though. That was a tradition.
Yeah.
Even when Babyface first got hired, it was Wednesday morning. We'd all be here. We'd wait for the boxes. bring the
No,
boxes in.
no. It was already Tuesday because before I got hired, I was working the store for 2 months just on Tuesdays helping with the pull list.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Straight
remember
before that,
how
nobody-
mad I
Sure.
used to get when there would be like a national holiday, like Martin Luther King Day or something. And I
Like a
would-
Thursday
Thursday.
conference.
I would come in on Wednesday and you guys would be like, they just didn't, and I would like, you couldn't blame you, but I'd be so butthurt. Like I'm entitled. It's fucking Wednesday.
No,
You
no,
blame
we
Martin
get the
Luther
hate.
King.
We get that hate. We understand it.
Yeah.
Like, damn you, Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King did not die for this.
Well, that's like somebody before was like,
Columbus.
somebody before was like, you guys still haven't gotten resealable bags in? It's been a while. And I was like, the distributors just don't have them. Fuck. He's like, fuck. I just said, fuck. I'm like, I'm not mad at you guys. I do retail. I know distributors fucking suck, but I just want my fucking bags.
And then my response would be, I don't mind taping them. It's kind of fun.
Somebody actually told me, like, I've been spoiled. I can't go back to tape after this long. I've gotten to hear the statement, I can't go back to tape after this long.
I don't trust resealable bags because after you open and close it.
Yeah, that's why I reread books often. The books in resealable bags are books that are away. Like I bought a pack once, and those books are not going to open again.
Ever.
So those are mine.
Yeah.
So I saved 45
So
cents. on tape.
you consider resealable deep storage?
Yeah,
Okay.
to a
They're
degree.
not supposed to be open again.
They're cool. I like the ease of use. They're awesome and same price, but I don't know.
And I always get bags
I-
and boards, but I'm like, I always would think like after I slide them in this plastic sleeve and I put this one piece, how much is this really protecting the comic when I just put one piece of tape? Like, is it stopping the air from getting in?
No, it's not.
Well, actually, the resealable bags actually takes away a step that I really like to do when I bag and board the comics, which I don't know if anyone else does this.
Which is with the folds.
But no, when the comic, you put the comic into the bag and board, and then I put the comic in the bag and board on my chest, and I fan out all the air, and then I tape it.
Everybody, that's what Babyface, that's how he
So
bags and boards.
if you have a resealable bag and you took the strip off, you can't do that because
Then
then it'll get
you
stuck
would
to your
leave the
strip.
strip to.
So why don't you do
Yeah,
it the
but
other
then
way?
once you fan out the air and then take the strip off, it was pointless. It's kind of productive.
Wow.
Dude, I hate to say, do you want my rebuttal technique for that?
Yes,
Putting
I
the-
would,
putting
I
the-
would love nothing more than to
Putting
hear
the
about technique.
resealable book face down on the table and pressing it and then
But
doing
then he doesn't get to feel against his chest.
I know you want to hug your comics.
I like that waffle approach.
It's just one of the things I do.
Yeah.
Just like when we bag and board a lot of comics, and once you bag and board them, they still have that fresh
I
air.
love
in
that
it,
hug.
And you
Fresh
hug
air
like
in
a-
it.
My
you hug
name is
the pop.
Babyface, and I want to have babies.
I hug my comics, dudes.
I want to breastfeed all of my comic books.
How come nothing's coming out?
He likes to be.
Tony just offered me his vape, and unlike some people, I can keep a lid on some stuff.
I
Wow,
don't need
I
that.
am not doing anything.
Why are you offering him your vape? He has his own.
You got
If I wanted, I
germs.
could go take a 20
Yeah.
step walk.
Oh.
Thank you,
Is
though.
it 20 steps?
You're welcome.
have to
Are
do
you
that later.
addicted, Waffle?
No.
Are you addicted, Tony?
He
Are you
busted, he has
a
busted
dick,
for a
Tony?
cigarette.
Uh-oh.
Today.
No.
Buster lies about a lot of funny things, but he wouldn't lie about that.
Well,
I asked him for a cigarette like 2 weeks ago.
That's
still,
No,
well,
you said today. It wasn't right.
he didn't make it clear. He made it sound like today because Buster's kind of a burnout sometimes.
well, why did
He's
cops pull you over before, like when you were vaping?
Yeah, we heard all
Oh.
about that. You got pulled over earlier tonight, and you had to explain the process
No, no,
of your pipe. Well,
No, they just
I
came
don't
over
know.
to
hold on,
I
hold on.
fucking knew he was gonna
Before
get
you
pulled
say
over one day.
anything, Nick, you experienced this. Could you sit down over there and explain to us what you saw earlier this evening?
Yeah, please.
Nick the Body Jones, everyone. He's one of my favorite people.
Yeah!
So
Nick,
tell us what
I
you
don't
saw.
want you to say a word, Tony. Nick, I want you to explain what you saw.
Well, it was a cold, dark, stormy morning.
Don't be an asshole.
Well, I was working at my job, Planet Wings, when I happened to peer out the window of my fortress-like occupation.
Wait, why does he sound like he's narrating the Wonder Years?
Well, no, because his eyes are really red and he's definitely very high. Thank you.
He sounds like he's coming down. I was gonna say.
You got my child's high. Thank you.
I saw a young thespian,
Thespian.
Anthony, rolling down the cobbleway to his workplace at a most brisk pace, sipping on his electric robot penis.
He's getting clever.
That's pretty good.
He then proceeded to smoke outside like it actually annoyed anyone inside. And I seen two fine gentlemen of the law approach our young Anthony. And I feared for the worst, letting out a small giggle because I'm sure he was pissing his pants. Oh, really? It's kind of a box. I don't know.
Wait, so now, wait, hold on one second. He was outside the store and they pulled up and.
In that corner right over there.
No, you got to explain. Come on.
Yeah,
Don't have to be so high right now.
Please. Just sit
Come on. He
That's
told
exactly
us the
what he
story
is.
and we were all fucking gung ho. Tell us the story again.
Eat
Properly.
this peanut butter cup.
I was working and I saw him like walking down the street being Tony. And probably thinking about food or something. He was like puffing on his little fucking thing, and he goes and he like waits outside for a little bit because I think he didn't want to be waffle because he didn't want to be cool. He just didn't want to like smoke inside and make awesome like clouds and shit like some sort of wizard. But he was just standing outside smoking, and two officers came up to him and like started like being slightly aggressive. So I was like, "Oh shit, that's fucking great!" I laughed.
Robot dog.
Yeah, they also pulled a gun on him.
And I saw him like demonstrate carefully dripping his.
Alright, so where was he standing when this happened? In front of Comic Book
In
Jones?
front of Comic Book Jones.
In front of Comic Book Jones, and this was what, after your shift, Tony?
Yeah, like around 1:30.
Around 1:30, and they came out and they brandished their weapons at you?
Yes, if
Well,
anybody.
no, he said no. I just heard
I know.
some. Okay.
Well, all right. So we going with the truth now? Can we start with that?
Hold on, before you go, I think I know what the truth is. Let me take a shot at this. You're like a 6-year-old kid that just started smoking, so you want all your friends to see. You were standing outside, you saw the cops were off, and you're like, let me...
I just took a swig of my beer with the cap on.
It's the tastiest. Ladies and gentlemen, alcoholism. So you were standing out there, and you were just like, oh, the cops. So you were smoking it in a very suspicious way, hoping to get their attention so you could explain to them what it really is and how it works. Is that how it happened?
No, but that sounds pretty awesome. In reality, what happened was, it was 2 police officers came up, and one of them's the police officer friend of the shop. I keep forgetting his name.
Brian Johnson.
Police
Thank you,
officer
yes.
friend. Ryan Johnson, okay.
So he came
Good
over with his
man.
partner. He saw me. I motioned to him to say hi. He came over. We talked for a few minutes. Saw this thing because he also had a vape as well. Wanted to check out what the deal was, what the flavor was, and everything like that. And we had a talk. It was cool. And he was getting lunch. And before I actually asked him about his gun. And so
That's a great thing to ask a cop about.
Yeah, I like guns on the DL, and so I asked.
Oh, well, not anymore.
On the DL? Who the fuck says that?
I just asked him.
airsoft.
Gay people.
Okay, easy.
On the D-Law, I like to shoot people. Oh, come on.
You have like a DL cabinet in your house where you keep all your guns?
No. So anyway, I just asked him about like what the cops care and everything like that, and then you start getting into conversation about like what happens with like this and that with it. I'm not going to reveal too much.
All right, so wait, hold on one second. So you had absolutely no problems with the law whatsoever?
Absolutely not.
Okay,
See,
end of conversation.
Yay,
Nick
great.
brought up a story that could have been interesting.
Yeah.
And then I thought about it, and I remember seeing Brian Johnson walking up, and I was like, oh, now I know the interaction.
Well, Nick saw it
myself.
through a window.
Yeah,
He's
Nick saw it
working
through
close
Nick's
by.
eyes.
Which you look at his own Nicholas.
No, but Nick doesn't know Brian really well. So
No,
Yeah.
you can't pick on the body.
I'm not.
I
No,
know.
but
I
I'm just
love
saying
Brian.
it was a little disheartening to myself realizing that I remember seeing Brian walk up to the window before and not come in.
Okay.
Yeah, just getting lunch.